Hey guys, it's me, Tatum. I've come to the barn this morning. I just want to be around my animals, and especially Tucker, my dad's goat. And you probably ask, well, why today? Well, I do it every day, but today would have been my dad's 82nd birthday. And you guys all know, before I lost Joseph, I lost my dad. And before Joseph or my husband Michael came along, my dad was the first man that ever was really came into my life. And I'm so much like him in so many ways, but I always say if I can just be a quarter of the person he was, I would be doing good in the world, because I know there's no such thing as a saint, but to Luther Thrift, he was the closest thing to a saint I've ever known. He found the good in everybody, and I try to do that, but he forgave, and sometimes he didn't even have to forgive because he just didn't judge. And I try to be like that. Some people, I say, I can forgive, but I can't forget. But my dad was he was one of a kind. And in honor of his birthday, we have the books, The Tales of the Okefenokee Oak. So many of you have been begging me before he even passed away to bring these books back. My daddy wrote several books, and this is one of his most known books that people just loved, and it's just Tales of the Okefenokee Oak. That's what it's about. If you would like to get one, I'm having to have more printed because I can't keep them. So just let me know and just comment below. And think I've got my Shopify fixed where I can put them on there. And you asked, will I ship? Yes, we will ship. I have an account where it tells me exactly how much it is, and I can tell you exactly how much it's going to be before you even, say you want one. When I lost my dad, I lost a big part of me, and I went to a downward spiral. Not a spiral where I was doing things bad. I just went to a very deep depression. Y'all know I've been back in the studio, and I've been writing music. And I have wrote some songs that has not been recorded yet, but will be. And a lot of it is about, depression and trying to move on with your life. And, it's a sad situation. I tell anybody, you really find out who cares about you when things like this happen. Because there's some days I couldn't even get out of the bed. And a lot of people don't know that, but I couldn't. I couldn't get out of the bed. And then when I would go to sleep, I would just crash because I was so tired, because my mind was just going constantly, and one thing I can honestly say is depression is real, and everybody shows it in different ways. Mine, if you see me out, you never know I was depressed. People always hate them. You're always smiling. You're happy. I don't do my depression in front of people. I do it when I'm up at night and I'm working on my computer and I'm doing stuff. Sometimes I could just break down for no reason, and then to myself wonder, why am I breaking down? But I know it's something to do with, loss. And the fact is, there's nothing you can do about it. But you have to get up and you have to go on and you have to live every day. And that's something that I learned. And another thing that I have been doing, and I have not mentioned this, but I will mention it now in honor of his birthday. I've been working on a documentary for my dad. And it's a long process, and I've been getting up stuff, people who knew him, videos. I've mailed out, stuff to them, or emailed, and to let them know what I want, and then they can kind of tell what they want. We're having to get, a lot of his stuff is on VHS, so we're having to get it, transferred over. And I will not release it to the standards of what I know that man was worth. And I want y'all to all see the man, the legend, because he will always be, I see so many of these people, and I try not to get mad because Daddy would get mad with me, that try to portray the swamp and what they knew. And in some ways to me, and sometimes it's a disgrace to me, because I know, because the man that done the swamp, the man that knew it inside and out, was my daddy. And to hear somebody try to portray it that don't know nothing about it, it just disgusts me. And people will send me things, and I'm like, I don't want to see them because it's just a disgust to me. So in this documentary, I want it to be where y'all see every side of my dad. You know, a lot of y'all didn't know that he was a horse farrier, and he done some people that you would probably be like, oh my God. You know, he's done every type of horse there is, especially with Tennessee walking horses. You know, when they were going to the shows, he's one of the few people that could put the pads on them. And, you know, I mean, he raised Tennessee walkers. So, but he did so much other stuff. And my dad was not a big deer hunter. A lot of people didn't know that. He was a coon hunter. He loved to coon hunt. That was his favorite thing to do, as far as hunting wise. He didn't run dogs except for coon hunting. And his favorite hunting dog was a blue tick. A lot of people didn't know that. So there's so many things I want to show you what my dad was and how he lived his life, and with his family, his friends. I mean, just the things that he loved the most. I want to make sure that it tells everything. And it's hard making it, I'm going to tell you, because some of the stuff that I have to watch, old videos, it's hard. And to see him with Joseph, that's the hardest thing. But I'm going to tell y'all something. That man right there, until Michael come into my life, he was the biggest male figure for my son. And forever he called him Popple until he got hurt, and then he started saying Pa, you know. But anyway, when my dad died, I remember going in there to see him before all the people came in, and Joseph wouldn't let go of him, and that was one of the hardest. But I don't want to make the day a sad day. I want to make it a happy day, and I want to say happy birthday, Daddy in heaven. I miss you every day, and you know, the way you loved was amazing, and I hope I can just be a quarter of that. So I know that he's up there with Joseph, and I know he's got his arms wrapped around him, and there ain't no telling what they're up there doing. So but Tales of the Ophanote, I do have them. I'm gonna have to get some more because I don't have that many left. But just get with me if you would like one. I've had so many of y'all been begging for them, and I'm sorry, guys. I've just been so busy, and you know, I'm blessed, but I'm just overwhelmed a lot too. So, but I love you guys, and God bless you, and always hug the ones you love the most, or hug anybody that you care about, because you never know when it's their last. Bye, guys.